Chapter 1. A Young Man in a Troubled Country. John Knox was about 15 at the time of Hamilton's death, and he probably heard about it because Hamilton was the first Protestant in Scotland to die for his faith. We don't know anything about Knox's childhood, but at this time he might have been enrolled at St Andrew's University, or he may have been getting ready to go there, because young people then started university much earlier than they do now. After Knox finished his studies, he was ordained to be a priest, but he used his knowledge of church law mainly to work as a notary in and around Haddington. Notaries usually check documents and sign them to show that what is written in them is correct. It was probably a fairly quiet job. In the meantime, many things in Scotland were changing. The king, James V, died from a sudden illness, leaving the throne to his 6-day-old daughter, Mary Stuart. Because she was only a baby, the Earl of Arran, we will call him Aaron from now on, was chosen to make decisions for her. Eager to make peace with England, a long-time enemy of Scotland, Arran discussed with its king, Henry VIII, the idea of a future marriage between Mary and Henry's son, Edward, who was 5 at that time. King Henry had broken all ties with the Church of Rome. With the backing of this powerful friend, Arran decided to allow some freedom of worship to the Protestant lords who had been requesting it. For the first time, the common people were allowed to read the Bible. During this time, Knox heard God's message of salvation through faith alone, preached in a church. The sermon might have been on John chapter 17, because later, Knox said that chapter is where he cast his first anchor. Around the same time, Knox became a tutor for 3 boys from 2 families, teaching them typical subjects such as Latin grammar and literature, English and possibly French. Because they were Protestant, the boys also studied the Bible. Knox probably enjoyed this time of freedom. This freedom and peace, however, didn't last long. King Henry started to make strong demands on Scotland, so the Scottish leaders tossed out any idea of giving Mary to his son in marriage. Furious, Henry sent a large army to terrorize the people, and the soldiers burned whole cities, including the area where Knox lived. He even sent men to kidnap Mary, but the Scottish leaders hid her well. At that point, most of the Scottish leaders looked for help from France, where Mary Stuart's mother, Mary of Guise, was born. Arran sided with these leaders. Since France was a Roman Catholic country, he put a stop to the freedom the Protestants had been given.